To most people, Joan Collins will be forever known as the flamboyant, glamorous man-eater that was, of course, Alexis Carrington Colby Dexter in so many seasons of the wonderful Aaron Spelling show Dynasty or Dynasty, depending on what part of the world that you come from. Now, I've been lucky enough to interview Joan on a number of occasions, and she's everything you would expect of a glamorous star. You know, always looks impeccably turned out, always got a great quip, and more importantly, looks like a celebrity. Doesn't matter whether she's turning up for a small opening or indeed a stunning premiere like on the red carpet of the Oscars. Always beautifully turned out, coiffured, and of course made up to the nines. As she pointed out to me, you owe it to your fans to look the very best that you can, and if you can't, you should stay inside. Now, today's Matinee stars Joan at the very start of her career, and we spoke about this movie on occasions because literally it was a pivotal role for the now Dame Joan Collins. You see, way back in 1953, she was Britain's bad girl. As the blonde bombshell Diana Dors was the platinum blonde, Rank Studios were building Joan Collins up to be our very own Ava Gardner. And when you look at Joan, you can see exactly how she tried to emulate the MGM beauty. A huge admirer of Ava Gardner is Dame Joan Collins. And, you know, I'm sure that would have been reciprocated over the years since they've met. But what was interesting about this particular movie, Turn the Key Softly, it was a groundbreaking movie, literally because it featured three women leaving Holloway Prison on the very same day. Now, in 1953, this was considered rather controversial. The movie, as I say, stars Dame Joan in one of her very first leading roles, along with the brilliant actress Kathleen Harrison, a stablemate of all major movies of the 40s, 50s, right through until the 1960s, and then a very clever and shrewd move into the world of television. Also popping up is this favourite, Thora Hird. Yes, has appeared in so many movies and such a wonderful actress. Now, what's interesting, as I say, about this particular movie is it was for a start to have three main leads. Producer Jack Lee really wanted to create an atmospherical sort of, movie that could take on the big American giants. And as I say, the topic was controversial because, I won't spoil the plot, but as I say, they all leave Holloway on the same day, all going down various paths of their life back into the real world. Joan Collins' role fascinates me because it really shows London post-war. As I say, this is early 1953, late 1952 when the movie was filmed. You get to see places that are simply now demolished, removed and lost in the annals of time. Wonderful shots of Piccadilly in the very heart of London and what was, of course, considered to be a very racy nightlife. Yvonne Mitchell co-stars with Dame Joan, and again, a brilliant actress that is all too often forgotten for what she did for the world of British cinema. Just compelling to watch. And a few years down the line, she was back in prison again, all thanks to Diana Dors in another epic production. But Turn the Key Softly, I really would love your opinion on this because it really is magnetic, to watch how times have changed. And more importantly, the way that really being in prison was a terrible situation to have to come back out in the real world. The embarrassment, the kick-starting of your career, your life, moving back in with family who seemingly didn't want to know you because they had the shame of that particular tag attached to them. It's funny to think, isn't it, in the sort of 10 short years that the film was made and then we moved into the swinging 60s, how different times would change, not just here in the United Kingdom, but seemingly around the world. If you like your star spotting, also look out for the brilliant actor Toke Townley, who ended up being a very much stablemate of the magnificent soap opera filmed in the very heart of Yorkshire at that time, Emmerdale, or Emmerdale Farm as it was. He played, of course, Grandad opposite the wonderful Sheila Mercer. But this is early years in their career. Now, I think you'll truly enjoy Turn the Key Softly. It's one of those movies that will get you thinking. And there's a terrible tearjerker at the end with, of course, one of its stars, Kathleen Harrison. It went down and was voted one of the biggest movies of 1953. But like all good movies that appeal to the public, sadly it didn't pick up many awards. Seemingly many people felt that literally it was more of a soap opera plot. Dame Joan said to me that what she enjoyed about the movie was the very first time that she was able to appear as a woman, you know. She said, I felt free, suddenly I'm in the sort of flush of youth, I'm wearing makeup, I'm doing my own hair, and I got a choice and a say in the clothes. According to Joan, she liked the clothes that much that they let her keep elements of them after the shoot. Clever girl, eh? Of course, this was many years before those fabulous gowns created for her by Nolan Miller in Dynasty. When I said, what's it like looking back at a movie that you made all of those years ago? She said, it's like looking at another person, but realising what you had and what you think you didn't have, but truly you had it all along. She said, if you're a woman, you'll understand what I mean. Without further ado, let's dim the lights here in our very own cinema. And of course, get your popcorn ready, your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, or perhaps you're actually starting the day. Either way, it's a chance to sit back, relax and be thoroughly entertained by a marvellous British movie, Turn the Key Softly. As ever, don't forget to like and share and really let me know what you think about the movie at the end. Did it grip you in as much as me? It's always nice to share with chums, our community, and let, of course, the rest of the wonderful people that we've built here in this community know about the movie. I think everybody truly will enjoy it. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.
Follow me. Three. Discharge. Over there.
Jarvis?
Yes, miss?
William?
Yes, miss.
Marsden?
Yes.
3 pawn tickets. 167.
Remember this from when I arrived here. Just where they took all my own things away.
This is where we get him back again. We hope.
Plenty of time yet. You'll be discharged at 8 o'clock, not 1 moment before. Not 1 second after.
Yes, miss.
1 dress, 1 undervest, 1
I do wish you'd eaten something, Monica. It's so cold.
1 handbag.
Not even a cup of tea.
Rather wait till I can get a real break.
1 skirt, 1 blouse, 1 jacket.
Oh, I feel like the dog's dinner, really, I do.
Don't look too bad.
You fond of dogs, dear? It's me we're talking about, not dogs. It's important how I look today. I'm gonna get married. Married? You? Yes, me. And why not? He wrote and said he'd wait if it was 6 years instead of 6 months. And he has.
Now, you've got to check these lists. You'll get back everything you had when you came in. You first, William. One hat, one coat, one dress, one undervest torn, one pair of shoes, one pair of stockings.
Are you really getting married?
Yes.
I hope you'll be very happy.
I'll tell you something else, too. He's meeting me outside. I bet he's waiting for me outside right now.
One parcel.
You've got a boy waiting for you.
Sign here, please. And let this be the last time, Granny. We like you here, but not as a permanent boarder.
I'll try. I always do try.
Next, Jarvis. One skirt, one blouse, one jacket, one pair of shoes, one pair of stockings, one handbag. Here's your jewelry. One watch, one initial brooch, S, 2 bracelets, one necklace, 2 rings. Sign.
If you do, if you don't, if you will or if you won't.
Shut up, Jarvis. Your turn, Marsden. Marsden.
I'll sign that receipt right away.
You'll check the list first. It's laid down in the regulations.
I'm saying goodbye to regulations.
My, but it's nice to feel smart again. It isn't until you see people in their own clothes you realize what you've been mixing with in this place.
Can I help, Monica?
Just a moment.
We all came in here at different times. Why do we have to go out at the same time?
Because all your sentences happen to end today.
Lummy, I'd hardly have known you. Nice bit of stuff. Those real pearls?
Yes.
Bit small, aren't they?
Well, you can't blow up pearls like balloons.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, they must have cost a packet of money, but nobody would hardly know you was wearing any.
I'm sorry you don't approve.
Well, I've got a thing about jewellery, especially earrings. What about our money from the Discharged Prisoners' Aid Society?
One thing at a time. Nothing for you, Marsden.
No, thanks.
Independent, eh?
Do you object?
Take anything that's going, that's my motto.
Right. Lead on.
Wait there. The day's discharges.
Oh, I know. No need to be so regimental about it.
You've got the list. 3. Jarvis, Quilliam, Marsden. I hand them over to you officially.
Anyone would think it was registered letters.
I am looking forward to tonight, aren't you, Stella?
What are you talking about?
Well, you know as well as I do, going to the Monte Cristo.
Some people don't get asked.
Sorry, Stella. Would you like to come?
Oh, I don't know. I can't promise. I've got to see what arrangements my fiancé has made.
Quiet, you women.
Easy, easy. They're only a bit excited. After all, I'm the first man they've seen since they went inside. This way. There you are, ladies. London, the biggest city in the world. And it's all yours.
There he is. There's Bob. Bob!
She is being met.
As bad as I am, you didn't really believe it.
Think he's gonna marry her. You know what she is.
I know what she was.
Bob, why have you got your uniform on?
I've got to go on duty.
No?
When you had something to eat.
All right, then. Come on.
She's not going to introduce us.
I know her sort. Ashamed of him because he's in the Salvation Army.
No, he's a bus conductor.
I wish you had a nice young man to meet you.
I don't know any nice young men. Nonsense. Anyway, we're free now.
Oh dear, I've made you miss it.
Never mind. There'll be another one along in a minute.
I should be all right when I get to Shepherd's Bush. And when I do get there, there'll be somebody waiting for me. Somebody very special.
Johnny, why don't you bring him along tonight?
Do you mean it? Oh, it would be a treat for him. I've always wanted to see inside one of them posh places. Johnny and me.
Man. He's watching us.
Nonsense.
I tell you, he's watching us.
He isn't even aware
That's
of
the
our...
way he'll follow you. I've had experience. He'll run us in before we know where we are.
Let's move down a bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't... won't you take my seat?
Thank you.
Very kind of you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Be all right now? What did I tell you? Don't forget to bring Johnny tonight.
Now, we'll be there 6 o'clock on the dot.
Be good.
Be careful, dear.
Oh, this rush hour, perfectly maddening. Do you always travel on this line at this hour of morning? Terrible people one meets on the underground.
Yes, terrible.
Oh, I say, this isn't a habit of mine, you know. After all, we did speak of a train, a sort of introduction. You're a very attractive girl. I'd like to take you out to dinner, Sally. This evening. Dinner and a show, hmm?
Get on, Archie.
You know the Belvedere in Whiteman Street. Come right into the barn. You'll find me there.
You may be there, I shan't.
Oh, yes, you will. It's a date then, 6 o'clock at the Belvedere. Oh, I almost forgot. The name's Jenkins. You could call me George.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Stella.
Stella. Ah, I ought to have guessed it. Suit you right down to the ground.
God! I was afraid I'd have to push off to the office before you got here. Well, let's have a look at you. Not as bad as I expected. Was it awful?
Then let's talk about it. It's over, finished, done with. Can't believe it yet, but I'm free. I'm hungry, too.
I saved you an egg and some bacon.
Don't be too good to me, I'm not used to it.
Afraid you'll have to get your own breakfast. I've got to fly. Anything you want me to get you? Shall we meet for lunch?
No thanks, I'm going out job hunting.
Okay. Borrow anything of mine you need. By the way, are you all right for money?
Stop mothering me. You'll make me cry in a minute. I can manage if you'll let me stay for a week or two.
Of course. Long as you like.
Any messages for me?
No. Forget him, Monica. I don't want to interfere, you know that, but remember you're still young. There are plenty of decent men in the world.
You never knew what really happened, did you? When I first met David, I thought he was perfectly honest. By the time I discovered he wasn't, I was too much in love with him. Begged him to go straight. One night, he persuaded me to go on a job with him. We were discovered. He ran away and left me. I was caught. What a fool I was. You warned me often enough.
Well, nobody listens to anything when they're in love. The kettle's on. Everything is ready. I must go. See you tonight. Don't worry if I'm a bit late.
I may be a bit late myself.
You're not going to look for...
That's all right. I'm having dinner with an old lady. Why not join us?
Sorry, too much work to do. Well, have a good time. Oh, cigarettes on the table. All for you.
What's so special about Trafalgar Square?
Good old Nelson.
But he could do with a wash and brush up.
Of course, it isn't Piccadilly.
No. Come on. Sure you don't want anything else?
No, thanks. Bob, when do we get married?
Next Wednesday suit you?
Any time you like.
You see, next Wednesday I can get the day off. The question is, where are you going to stay till then?
Oh, but I thought...
Look, I want you to get a room on your own. We're not up here, mind.
You think I'm weak, don't you?
No, Stella, I wouldn't say weak. Just a little wobbly at times.
Not anymore. Not since I met you. I've never met a chap like you before. Makes a difference, you know. I'm going to be a real good wife to you, Bob.
If anyone's lucky, it's me. Tell you where to get a nice room. Cheap and respectable, too. Canonbury.
Canonbury?
Don't tell me you never heard of Canonbury.
I suppose I must have. Where is it?
Well, it's not in the jungle. One of the most respectable parts of London. Get an underground to Essex Road or take 38 bus.
Oh, I know the 38 bus. Goes down Shaftesbury Avenue and along Piccadilly.
Yes. Well, look, here's the address. 31 Halcyon Road. Of course, you have to put the money down. How much have you got?
Oh, I'll be all right.
How much have you got?
About a quid. Bob. 3 quid.
Well, you have to feed yourself till next week, as well as pay the rent. After that, you're my official responsibility.
Oh, Bob, you are good.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Shall I come round to your digs this evening?
Well, you better not. My landlady's pretty strict. Tell you what, see you when I come off duty.
Okay. What time?
7:30, outside Swan and Edgar's. Here's the first of your wedding presents.
Hello, ducks. I've missed you. Did you have a nice time on the Riviera?
Lovely. Couldn't bear to tear myself away from all them dukes and millionaires.
I bet you look smashing in your bikini.
Yes, all covered in goose pimples.
Come on in.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. When'd you get out?
This morning. I'm on my way home now.
How about a little bit of something to be going on with?
What's the price of the rabbit?
£2 a pound. I'd be ashamed to sell it to you. Never you mind, rabbit. What you need is feeding up.
Have you seen Johnny lately?
He's been about most days. Looks fine to me.
Oh, I do hope he hasn't forgotten me.
Not him. Now, how about a nice bit of stewing steak? They are 8 ounces. 10pence halfpenny to you, madam. And don't give it all to Johnny.
Oh, it's you. I did write. Please, can I have my old room back?
Well, some people'd say I was a fool to have you back.
I never took anything from here.
Oh, no, I'll say that for you. But some people'd say I was letting the neighbourhood down. Well, you better come on in. The humiliation. Seeing this address, my address, in the papers. It's not as though it was the first time. 15 previous convictions and all for shoplifting. And don't try and attempt to deny it because I read it myself in the paper with my own eyes.
Oh, no.
But it's so silly, too. It's not as though you ever take anything of value, like furs or jewellery.
Oh, no. That'd be stealing.
Well, I'm taking you back on one condition, see? That you keep out of trouble. Never again. Do you understand? This is a respectable house.
I do want to thank you for looking after Johnny. I'll save up and pay you back.
Well, we're all very fond of Johnny.
I suppose he isn't about anywhere.
Well, he's out, but he'll be back. You know what he is. Oh, here's your key. Your stove's ready to light. He's here.
Johnny! Johnny! Come! Oh, lovely boy. Yes, Johnny, it's me. It's really me. And I'm never going to leave you again. Never, never, never. Oh, Johnny. Oh, good boy. Oh, thinking of food already? Oh, Johnny.
See you tonight at 7:30, okay? Now, don't forget,
All right.
underground to Essex Road. Better get out there right away.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Office work? That's not easy in a case like yours. It'd be much simpler to fix you up in domestic work, or in hospitals, or institutions.
I'd sooner have office work.
Shorthand and typing?
Yes. Both still pretty good, I think.
There are 1 or 2 vacancies. Of course, you've no stamps on your insurance card. That'll give you away, you know.
Do you think I should tell them the truth?
That's up to you. But sooner or later, they're sure to find out.
I'll have to chance it.
They'll ask questions, you know. Awkward questions.
And you've no references?
No.
Why not?
It's some time since I was employed.
Indeed. May I see your insurance card? Thank you. No stamps?
No, it's been franked at the employment exchange.
So I see. Why? Have you been in hospital, Miss Marsden?
No, in prison.
In prison? May I ask the reason?
I was convicted for burglary.
You mean you stole?
Yes.
Well, you've been very frank with me, Miss Marsden. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed our little chat. I don't think anyone could accuse me of not being a tolerant man. But unfortunately, I happen to be in business. However, if there is any other way in which I can help you, please give me a ring.
Good morning.
One for me and one for you. One for me and one for you. One for me and one for... No, 2 for you, because you need it, don't you, Johnny? 1 for me and 1 for you and 1 over. Oh, Johnny, I'm ashamed of you. We can't have that shocking behaviour tonight. Come on. Yeah. Oh, Johnny. Manners. Johnny, I'm going to take you out. First, we're going to see Lily, my daughter Lily. And then tonight, I'm going to take you up to the West End. And there's going to be a party. Monica invited you special. You like Monica, Johnny. She's a nice, kind-hearted girl.
I think I meant. Yes. I said by the end of the week. Yes. Very well.
Mr. Gregory will see you now. I don't care what they say. I must have them on time. Come in. 17 on Monday and the rest by the end of the week. Understand? Sit down, please.
I'll stand, thank you. Yes, I've been in prison.
I know. It's very difficult. Yes? Yes, of course. What did you think I meant? I said by the end of the week. Yes, very well. Yes, I know all about you, Miss Marsden. The welfare officer phoned me. I'm ready to take a chance. Can you start on Monday?
Yes.
Good. Miss Dawson, I'm sending a Miss Marsden in to see you. Fix her up to start on Monday.
How did you know I'd be here?
Just a guess, Monica.
What do you want?
To see you, of course.
I don't want to see you, David.
Can't we go inside? I have so much to talk about.
You have, but I'm not interested. Understand, once and for all, I've finished with you.
I know how you feel.
You know how I feel.
Take it easy.
I've taken it hard for 12 months, thanks to you. Did you know the police asked me all sorts of questions? I'd only to open my mouth and you'd have got what I got.
I know. You were wonderful.
And you were a louse.
Let's get out. We can't talk here.
I'm going inside. There's nothing to talk about.
Don't be a stubborn idiot. There's plenty to talk about, and you know it. Come and have lunch with me.
Very well. Wait for me here.
Hello, Stella. Back?
Hello, Maury. I've just been to the pictures.
You look wonderful, Sherry.
Not so good as you.
Coming to see the girls? It's the lunch hour.
Oh, no, I can't. I've got to go out to Canonbury.
Canonbury? I know what you need, a drink.
No, I can't.
That's what I call a bargain. 6 guineas, straight from New York. They're worth it, too.
Here you are, Stella. Santé.
Cheers.
Talking of value for money, I reckon I did pretty well with this. No offence, dear, but isn't this a bit out of season?
Give her a chance, can't you? She only got out this morning. Have a cigarette, Stella.
Oh, cheer up, Stella. You'll soon be in the money again. Only don't go ask me to give you an intro to the guy who gave me this.
What makes you think I want an intro to anyone? I am getting married next week.
Married? Don't make me laugh.
I am. You won't be seeing me around anymore, ladies.
Who is he?
No one you know.
Come off it, Stella. You know as well as I do. Girl meets all sorts of fellas. They kid you.
Oh, not this one. He's on the level.
He's a man, isn't he? Nothing you can teach me about men. They're all the same.
Not Bob.
What's he in? Oil or gold mines?
Transport. We're going to live in Canonbury.
Well, if he's going to marry you, Cherie, that is different.
You bet it is. I'm going to have a home, see?
It's wonderful being with you again, darling. Just looking at you.
Still the same, David.
What do you mean?
You still think you can twist me around your little finger, don't you? It came to an end 12 months ago.
Did it?
Yes.
Not with me.
Charming and smooth as ever.
A terrible thing to say.
I've learnt a lot worse in the last 12 months.
By the way, what about those clothes of yours? Do you think I'd pawn them?
Or given them away to some other girl?
There is no other girl, Monica. Like it?
Do you really think you're going to get round me like this?
Like this flat? Let me take your coat.
No, thanks. I'm not staying. Where are my things?
In the wardrobe in there?
I'll get them.
Remember the first time you wore that dress?
Please don't give me any of that old Lang Syne stuff. The past, as far as you're concerned, is dead and buried. How do you like selling cars?
It's a job?
Is it difficult to get?
Not very.
Of course, you haven't been in prison.
Why are you so bitter?
Do you really want me to tell you? I've been locked up for 12 months. You were free. It wasn't the judge or the jury who did that to me, it was you. You didn't care what happened to me as long as you saved your own skin.
That's not fair and it's not true. Of course I care.
How much? Not even enough to stand by me.
Supposing I had stood by you. Supposing the police had got me too. Would you have been any better off?
I'm a jailbird. Got a record, thanks to you. Now I've got to live that down and start again. Before I met you, I never did anything against the law.
So I'm a corrupter of innocence.
I had no idea what you were when I let myself get fond of you. Now I look at you and I wonder why.
There must have been a reason.
There was my own stupidity. I believed in you. Believed in the look in your eyes when you were being nice. I believed it meant that you really loved me.
That's what it did mean.
No, it was just a give-me look, like a greedy little boy saying, give me what I want and give it quick.
We had some good times together.
You did.
And you? Don't tell me you didn't get any pleasure out of it. You didn't complain at the time.
Always the perfect gentleman.
I'm sorry, Monica. Don't let's quarrel. Call me a coward if you like, but I did love you. And I do.
Not enough to visit me in prison. For a whole year, not a word. Not a letter, nothing.
Just because I did love you. Because I wanted us to have a fresh start when you came out. That's why I got a job. That's why I didn't come and see you all right. I knew if I did, the police might get a line on me too, and if they did, there wouldn't be a chance for either of us. Now, of course, you hate me.
Wanted something?
Yes, how much are these?
1 and 6 a bunch.
Cruel, the prices nowadays.
I'm afraid we've nothing cheaper.
I remember when they wouldn't have had the nerve to ask more than tuppence for a bunch like that.
The good old days.
Yes, and they was good old days too. Looks a bit measly. Here, you wouldn't let me have 2 for 2 and 6.
Only fixed prices here, madam.
All right. Johnny? Nice, isn't it? Lily's done all right for herself.
Ma, look who's here. Who? Come and see. Hello, Granny.
Hello, Norma. My, I shouldn't have known you. You have grown.
Hello, Johnny. Hello, boy.
There.
It's a long time since you came to see us, Granny.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Have you been to the seaside all this time?
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
Hello, Lily.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were coming.
Well, I only come out this morning.
You ought to have written first.
I know, I'm sorry. I brought these for you.
Thanks. Pity you had your journey for nothing. We're just going out, as you can see. Can't put it off. It's a tea party. Very important.
Oh, Mum, can't Granny come to the pictures with us?
No, dear. You see, I got Johnny with me.
Norma, that dog's feet are all covered in mud. Brush your coat down. Don't let him come near you again.
Oh, Granny, it's the nameplate off Johnny's collar. It's come off.
Oh, never mind, dear.
I'll let you know when it's convenient for you to call. Or better still, you back at the same place?
Yes.
All right, I'll look you up there. Send you a postcard to tell you when. Goodbye for now. Come on, Norma.
Oh, Mum, I want to say goodbye to Granny.
Come on, we're late.
Goodbye, dear.
Happy, darling?
Don't.
What were you thinking about?
An old girl I made friends with in prison.
I'd forget all about prison if I were you.
Oh, it's easy to say.
I know. But take my advice, forget the past. We're together again now. The bad times are over.
For a whole year, day and night, all I could think of was warmth, food, and love.
Did you ever doubt that I loved you? Now we're together again for good.
No, David. I love you, but it won't work. I've had a year of nights to think it out. I've got to be on my own.
You're not serious, darling. I know how you must have felt. But you're back now. You're a different woman. Getting the color back in your cheeks. If you like, we'll leave London for a bit.
No, David, you go where you want, but leave me out of it.
Darling, I love you.
Too. What's the time?
About 5 o'clock.
I must go.
Where?
I've got a date.
Who with?
The old girl. I'm meeting her at the Monte Cristo at 6.
Cancel it.
Oh, I can't. I promised her, and she's so looking forward to it.
I thought this was going to be our night. I've got a couple of seats for the theater. Only circle, that's all I could get.
My party won't take long. Give me my ticket and I'll meet you there.
If I take you to the theater, I take you. Understand? I'll pick you up at 7:20.
Paris.
Stella. Back from Canonbury.
Oh, hello, Maury. How do you like my new earrings?
Did your boyfriend give them to you?
Yes.
What's the matter, Sherry? Something wrong?
I've just done something awful.
I thought you were a reformed character.
Lend us £3, Maury.
No, Stella. I work for my old age. And you? You get out of Canonbury before it is too late.
Oh, there you are, Stella.
Monica not here yet.
She won't be late. This is John.
She is standing treat, isn't she?
She invited us. I'm sure she won't expect you to pay. Why?
Well, I'm a bit short of cash at the moment. I suppose you couldn't lend...
Monica.
Hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Oh, you do look nice.
I'm glad you could come. Managed to make it after all. Didn't want to disappoint you. You didn't say we were dressing. I'm sorry, I didn't know I'd be going on to the theatre.
It won't be cold, dear, will you? No.
Johnny! I've heard a lot about you. Oh, you're lovely.
I thought you two take a shine to each other.
I hate to interrupt a love scene, but I'm hungry.
Well, let's go in then, shall we? May I?
Yes, he'll be all right with you.
Come on, Johnny. Is it all right? Is everything all right?
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's the one word for it, gorgeous.
I meant the chicken. Do eat or it'll get cold.
Looks lovely. Such a lot too.
Shall I bring the wine now, madam? Thank you.
Oh, Monica, you shouldn't. Cost you ever so much.
What does it matter for once?
What lovely earrings, Stella. Blue hearts.
Yes, they're real sapphires. Quite a novelty. Unique, in fact.
Did you fix yourself up, dear?
Everything's wonderful. I've a roof over my head and I start work on Monday.
There. Oh, I am glad. Oh, Johnny. Manners.
Think you'd like some veal?
No, he's not hungry. He might like a drink, though. It'll be right to use the crockery here, though I dare say Johnny's cleaner than some.
Champagne, madam.
Thank you.
Oh, bubbly.
Champagne? Is it? Is it really? It's all right, Johnny. Quiet boy.
Here's to the old school.
I'm going to drink your health, Monica. And I want to thank you for giving us this lovely evening. I shall never forget it, never. Ever since I've known you, you've been a good friend to me. And that's something a lot of people don't bother about with old folks like me. Thank you, dear. And now I want to wish you every happiness, now and always. And I hope you find somebody to look after you, because you deserve it.
See you again soon, I hope.
I hope so too, dear. I've had the best time of my life.
Bye, Johnny.
Come on, darling, I've got the taxi waiting. Sorry to break out the party, ladies.
Goodbye. Bye, Stella. Bye.
What a nice young man.
Wait. Souvenir. Look after yourself.
Stella! Stella! Wait a minute! Stella!
What's biting you?
Oh, go away. You're not Stella.
Yes, I am. Aren't I? There. Now, what do you mean by bawling my name out right in the middle of the street?
I made a date with her at the Belvedere. She didn't turn up. I waited an hour, had a few drinks, and then what do I see but Stella in a taxi?
I tell you, I'm Stella.
Well, if you are, why didn't you show up at the Belvedere? Hmm?
Come along and I'll tell you.
Well, I never. This is no place for us, Johnny. A small gin, please. And a ginger ale in a separate glass, if you don't mind.
Come on, then.
Good boy, Johnny. There. Run along, then.
Come on. Oh, good fella. Yes. Here, what is?
Do me a favour. Drink that gin up. I hadn't the face to march in and ask for ginger ale and nothing else.
There's plenty as would.
Not me. I've been to a party. Champagne. Champagne's very nice, but it leaves you as thirsty as ever. That's why I only want this now.
I can see you've been celebrating. You're all kid.
Oh, is that what it is? Johnny, I got an orchid.
Popular, ain't he?
Always was.
Quite a mile, Bessie.
Excuse me.
Johnny, where are you?
I thought you'd gone.
Has anyone seen Johnny?
The dog's just gone out, Mrs.
Yes, just as I was coming in.
But he doesn't know his way around here. He'll be lost. He's got no name on his collar. Johnny! Johnny!
What are you up to?
Quiet.
You're on a job.
Shut up.
Open the door. If you don't open this door, I'll bang on it till somebody comes.
Go ahead, bang on the door, scream, shout, and then what? Don't forget you only came out of prison this morning. But you're not going to bang on the door, so why discuss it? Fool! Do you want to give the whole show away?
You had it all planned, didn't you? Even to making love to me this afternoon.
No one can say you were slow in making up for lost time.
Please, David. Let me go. I've got a chance now. I've got a job.
I've got something to look forward to.
Don't be silly. Please. You have to put this on. You can be seen from the street. You would dress, wouldn't you? See that window? It's over the restaurant. There's money there, lots of it. Enough to clear out of the country and make a fresh start. The two of us. That's what you want, isn't it?
No.
I love you, Monica, and I need you. And you need me, too.
Need you.
As soon as I'm on that catwalk, pull this ladder up. I don't want it hanging there while I'm working on the safe. As soon as you see me coming back again, let it down. Monica, pull it up, pull it up!
Johnny, Johnny, where are you, Johnny? Johnny.
Standard?
Standard, yes, Guff.
Have you seen a little dog anywhere?
No, it's full of dogs, Ma. Most of them bitches. No, Ma. Sorry. I ain't seen your dog.
Johnny! Johnny! Johnny!
Have another one.
No.
Oh, go on, just one more. Fred! Come on.
I shouldn't have had that last drink. I'll be all right when I've had a little sleep.
Come on.
There's one thing I don't like about you, Stella.
Oh? What's that?
Those earrings. The Stella I met this morning wasn't wearing terrible things like that. Get yourself another pair. What's the price? Pair of earrings. Decent earrings, hmm?
3 quid?
Yeah. What you call a little present.
Good night. Bob, I am glad you waited.
Why, what's the matter? You fixed a room?
No. I haven't been down to Canterbury yet.
You've been up here all day?
Yes. Oh, Bob, it's all right. I haven't done anything wrong. Look, I've still got that money you gave me. Bob, let's go out to Canterbury now.
You really sure you want to come, Stella?
Yes, I do. Honest, I do.
Johnny, Johnny.
Please, may I ask you a question?
It's your right, madam. My privilege to answer.
Have you seen a little dog anywhere? I've lost him.
Don't think so, madam. What's he like?
He's black and white, not very big. I've lost him and I've searched everywhere for him. You'll be so tired and so frightened. It's all my fault. He's such a beautiful little dog. His name's Johnny. Johnny!
Look out!
Discharge.
Jarvis, William, Marsden.
There you are, ladies. London, the biggest city in the world, and it's all yours.
I'm going to get married. You've got a boy waiting for you.
Marsden.
And now I want to wish you every happiness, Monica. And I hope you find someone to look after you.
Did you ever doubt that I loved you?
999. Tell them there's a man on the roof.
What's going on?
Up there on the roof.
Beats me how he got up there.
I want to start picture they're advertising the show.
Oh, yeah? And the coppers? Cover the restaurant entrance. All right, down you come. You put me on the roof. Fine. Righto, come on, you bring it up now. Let's go down, Roxy, Jack. Get away!
Don't let him get to that door!
Put me up onto the roof!
Take him down.
He'll get what's coming to him, all right. Serves him right, too.
How do you know? Have you never done anything wrong?
Dead?
Yeah, must have been killed outright.
She just started talking about her dog, said he was lost. Suddenly she calls out Johnny and darts across the road. Couldn't stop her.
Come on, Johnny.